Hi guys, welcome to Discerning the Times Ministries. This is Joshua David here, and I just wanted to see if we can pray for the families of those 15 children who were brutally murdered at that school shooting in Texas. Now, I've been thinking a lot about this because I have 5 kids of my own, and I couldn't imagine something happening like that to my children. And thank God that those children are in heaven with Jesus right now. But the family members of those children have to sit and deal with this horrific event. That's not something that you can, get over. I mean, it's so brutal. But then I started thinking about society in general and why this is continuing to happen. Now, I don't know if these numbers are correct, but I was talking to my wife and she said something like 12 school shootings or something this year already. I remember when one of the bigger ones first happened, and it was few and far between. But now they're coming so regular. As a matter of fact, my kids had a threat written on their bathroom mirror in their school, in a high school, saying that I'm going to shoot up the school on this date. And I live in Canada. It's just unheard of in Canada to even talk like that. But it's showing the evil spreading everywhere. And this is what happens when you reject God. When you reject God, you take God out of schools, out of government, out of programs, out of teaching your children yourself, out of the home, then it just allows for evil to creep in. Because the Holy Spirit, God Himself, the teachings of the Bible, those are all morals that we all need to live by. And it was an evil act, probably by a possessed man. I guess he turned 18, bought a couple of these rifles, and you got to wonder, what brings someone to do something so horrific? Well, I believe it's Satan himself. And it's allowed, in a sense, because our morals are slipping as a society. Biden steps on the pulpit in a moment where he should be actually bringing the country together at a time of distress. And he just divides and he blames, and it's that type of rhetoric that continues this evil spirit. The Bible talks about the Antichrist spirit being here, and we can see it clear as day. But when you take out God out of everything, then it shows the true ruler. Yes, Jesus is the ruler of this world, of this universe. But if you're of the world, then you're of Satan. It just breaks my heart. These poor little children who did nothing to nobody, who went to school that day and they just, never seen it coming. And then the other schoolmates who survived have to live with what happened. It's just so heartbreaking. It really is. It's so heartbreaking. And I thank God that they're in heaven with Him right now. And man, it's just, if that happened to my kids, I don't know what I would do. So I ask for prayer for the family members who are dealing with such grief right now, such sorrow. And it won't be fixed, you guys. That's the sad part. This isn't the last one. I hope and pray it is, but you gotta think it's just probably not, because our society has failed. We have listened to the wrong politicians. We have put in power the wrong politicians, the wrong school board members, and the wrong everything, because we have allowed people of the world to control the world. We need to put in power God. Period. Representatives for God. And that might make a difference. But the only thing that's truly going to make a difference is Jesus coming back. And that's the outcome. That's what we're dealing with right now. Living in the end times, seeing these horrific events. You know, the Bible talks about people growing cold and killing other people, turning on other people, betraying other people in the end times. It's just another prophetic event that proves the Bible. So if we know the Bible is true and you know, proof of God's existence, then everything else in there has got to be true too. Which means we're living in the last time, in the end times, the last minutes of the end times. I truly believe that. And I thank God for that, because I don't know how much more people can sit and watch these events happen, and these cruel, corrupt politicians and these cruel, corrupt business leaders who are corrupting this world to a point of no return. So I just ask for your prayers today, guys, for these children, for their parents, their brothers, their sisters, their school, because it's just such a tragic event. Thank you for listening today. God bless you.